You've probably seen them, right? These giant batteries popping up all over the place, promising to power our clean energy future. But here's the thing. Behind that simple idea of storing energy is a hidden world of just incredible complexity. Because the real revolution isn't the battery itself. It's the hidden brain that's running the whole show.
Okay, so here's the fundamental challenge with renewable energy. We all love solar and wind, but they're moody. They don't generate power when we want them to. They generate it when nature decides to cooperate. And that creates a huge balancing act for our entire power grid.
And here's that mismatch, plain and simple. We get the most solar power right in the middle of the day, when the sun is high in the sky, but most of us are at work or school. The demand, though, that spikes in the early evening, right when everyone gets home, flips on the lights, starts making dinner, and plugs in their devices. It's a classic case of supply and demand being totally out of sync.
So to fix this, we need a way to basically time shift energy, something that can soak up all that power when it's abundant and then serve it back up hours later. And that's where the grid's giant shock absorber comes in, the battery.
These are officially called Battery Energy Storage Systems, or BSS for short. The idea is really straightforward. They act like a giant energy bank. They take in all that extra solar power at noon, hold on to it, and then release it back to the grid when everyone needs it in the evening. Problem solved, right? Well, not quite.
Because a BES isn't just one big battery in a container. Oh no, it's a whole ecosystem of hardware. You've got inverters, you've got complex cooling systems, you've got meters tracking every single watt of energy flowing in and out. This entire system is built for one purpose: control. But all that control comes with a catch.
And that catch is a tidal wave of information. You see, managing one of these things isn't as simple as just flipping a switch on and off.
A single utility-scale battery system can generate, get this, billions of data points every single day. We're talking temperature, voltage, current, you name it, for thousands of individual cells, all updating constantly. It's a literal data tsunami. And this quote from an industry pro, Chris Swanson, just hits the nail on the head. It perfectly captures the human side of this problem. Engineers are literally drowning in data. They're spending all their time digging through spreadsheets instead of actually optimizing the grid. The tech got way ahead of the tools we have to manage it. Which brings us to a surprisingly tricky question. When you're dealing with information overload like this, how do you even measure performance? How do you find the important signal in all that noise and figure out if your multi-million-dollar investment is actually doing what it's supposed to? To try and cut through that noise, experts focus on a few key performance indicators, or KPIs. First up is efficiency. Pretty simple. For every 100 watts you put in, how many do you actually get back out? Then there's demonstrated capacity, which tells you how much energy the battery's really storing in the real world. And finally, capacity ratio, which compares that real-world number to what it was rated for right out of the factory. Now, tracking these is vital, but trying to do it by hand is a total nightmare.
And this is the moment where we realize this thing needs a brain. We absolutely need a way to turn all of that data chaos into smart, deliberate control.
And that brain is AI, artificial intelligence. It becomes the central nervous system for the whole BESS, crunching billions of those data points in an instant. It completely transforms the battery from just a dumb tank holding energy into a smart, predictive, and seriously profitable part of the grid. So how does it actually do it? Well, first, the AI is constantly collecting and analyzing that data tsunami in real time. From there, it optimizes everything, deciding the absolute best second to charge up when power is cheap and then discharge when prices are high. It also acts like a full-time doctor, predicting maintenance needs by spotting tiny little problems before they become huge failures. And on top of all that, it's a Wall Street whiz, constantly running trading strategies to make the most money possible.
But this isn't just about making money. This kind of intelligence is absolutely mission critical for monitoring the battery's health and, more importantly, ensuring its safety.
Okay, so first you've got the state of charge, or SOC. The easiest way to think about this is like the fuel gauge in your car. It's just a snapshot that tells you how full the battery is right this second.
But what's even more important is the state of health, or SOH. Now, if SOC is the fuel gauge, SOH is the odometer and the check engine light all rolled into one. It tracks the battery's long-term condition and how much its performance has degraded over thousands of cycles. A good SOH is everything.
Because when a battery's health really starts to fail, it doesn't just quietly stop working. No, the consequences can be, well, a lot more dramatic. We're talking about a terrifying event called thermal runaway. This is a nasty chain reaction where just one faulty cell starts to overheat. That heat then triggers the cell next to it to overheat, which triggers the next one, and on, like a domino effect from hell, until the whole system can catch fire or even explode.
And the scary part is, lots of things can set this off. It could be from overcharging, a tiny internal short circuit from when it was made, physical damage, or even just operating on a really hot day. Every single one of these is a risk that has to be monitored around the clock.
So this is why that AI-powered brain is so incredibly critical. A sophisticated battery management system, or BMS, is the first and best line of defense. It's watching for these triggers 24/7, ready to shut things down or kick on safety systems at the very first sign of trouble.
So when you put all of these pieces together, the mountains of data, the AI to make sense of it, the constant safety monitoring, you start to see a clear picture of a much, much smarter and more reliable energy future.
And the payoff is just crystal clear. AI doesn't just make these systems work, it makes them way more profitable. It boosts the reliability of our entire power grid. And, most importantly, it dramatically lowers the safety risks of storing all that energy in one place.
At the end of the day, by giving these giant batteries an intelligent brain, we are unlocking their true potential. We're turning them from simple, passive storage tanks into active, dynamic players in our energy ecosystem. And that is what will truly accelerate the transition to a 100% clean energy grid.
So really, the question is no longer if AI can handle these incredibly complex and critical jobs. The real question for all of us is what's the next massive challenge we should point it at?